Jim, thank you. Indy native Marshall Major Taylor, the fastest cyclist in the world. He overcame racial barriers, becoming the second black athlete to hold a world championship in any sport in the late 1800s. Right now, there's an exhibit at the Indiana State Museum dedicated to him. Joining me now is Kisha Tandy, curator of social history at the museum. And I just want to let you know, no pressure or anything, but you're our first in-studio guest in 2 years here on the Early Morning Show.
Wow, good morning.
So no pressure.
Okay, no pressure.
All right, give us a brief history, if you wouldn't mind, of Major Taylor. Just an amazing story.
Yes, an amazing story. Marshall Major Taylor was born here in Indianapolis, November 26, 1878. He would have his start as a on his way to becoming a champion cyclist. He would ride his bike here in the city, have races, and in 1895 he would move to Worcester, Massachusetts. He would eventually become a world champion, an international superstar, setting 7 world records in 1898.
Wow.
And he had just become a professional cyclist in 1896.
Why do you think his story is resonating so much now and here?
His story is resonating well here and now because we are highlighting and telling his story. There was the recent mural in downtown Indianapolis. There have been many stories and many art pieces that have been devoted to him. And it's just the right time to celebrate this incredible, remarkable athlete.
Now, if people go to the exhibit, Kisha, what will they have to see when they get there?
They will have the opportunity to learn about his life, his beginnings here in Indianapolis, his overcoming racism, but also they'll have many interactives. They'll learn how to change a flat tire. They'll be able to race against Major Taylor and try to beat him. They'll be able to hear stories of riders today who were inspired by Major Taylor, and they'll have the opportunity to build a bike with Infento bike kits and then ride different bikes in the exhibit space.
Wow, that's amazing. So that's hands-on, in this case, feats-on experience as well. Have people done this before, and what's it like when they get that experience to do all that stuff there?
The visitors are having a wonderful time just being able to learn and then to also just experience and seeing individuals trying to race against Major Taylor as he's leaving them in the dust, basically. Right. It's really entertaining. And then also people are just having the opportunity to just learn his story. He had to overcome so much, but he said he always played the game fairly and tried his hardest.
What was it like? I mean, do we have records back then? What was it like when he experienced basically a ton of racism and being the first person, you know, and taking such incredible honors? Yes,
so Major Taylor chronicled his story. He kept records in scrapbooks. In fact, the museum has 9 scrapbooks that were donated by his only daughter, Rita Sidney Taylor Brown. And in those scrapbooks, he has newspaper clippings, he has photographs, he has different cards from all over. And so within that, you have images of where he's being elbowed on a bike. There's sketches and different things. So Major kept a record of the good and the bad. And then he even published his own autobiography in 1928. So he was preparing to tell his story.
And you have so much of this stuff. How'd you guys come to get so much of the different things that you have in the museum?
Definitely. So his family kept the materials, and then his daughter donated them to the museum in 1988, and we processed the collection, and individuals actually can see more of the collection online through the museum's website, and we just hope to share that story and to continue to tell about Major Taylor.
Kisha, you were a great first guest coming back here to the Red Couch. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's let everybody know about it. The Major Taylor exhibit, it's opening now through October the 23rd. It's included with your admission ticket. For more information, you can head to fox59.com/links.